Okay, so we are at the front. My neighbour is having a field day with cutting his grass. As soon as I started coming over, the lawnmower started. If I'd have known, which I didn't, that the garage door is going to be charcoal, I would have had the door painted the same colour, the front door. But looks like I might have to do it after all myself, because I'm not sure I'm liking the garage door one colour and the front door the other colour. So come on, let's walk in and we'll see what the update is like. Well, the update is garage door is on to start with. The door has been painted. Okay, so the painters were in, all the painting is done. Main bedroom, the plumbers haven't been here yet, so the carpenter was in installing the vanities. These are the vanities that I've got. It is similar to the timber floor that I'm going to have out there. So the waterproofing has been done. So apparently when they come in, they have some sort of a solution that whatever the paint is or whatever the painter has done, it comes off. I hope so. So yeah, one can only hope. And that's the walk-in. That's another thing I didn't know, or I didn't pay attention, is there's no door on the walk-in. It goes all the way up. When they were building it, there was a thing done there across, and when the plasterers came in, they took it off because they had a look at the plan, and that's how it was. I didn't see it till it was too late. They were not even here to tell them don't bloody touch it, but that's that. And I already have the flooring, the timber floor. I don't know if we can see it. Yeah, you see it's similar to the vanities. It's not a huge room, but I like it. And when I'm lying in bed, from here I can see the mountains. So I don't know how much. Yeah, you can see it from here. So not the toilet, but the mountains. But anyway, you get to see them as well. Anyway, so much for the master bedroom and the master ensuite. Okay, so now I'll just close it a little bit. So that's the hallway, and the ceiling is 1.70 meters. So I think 7 foot. Yeah, 6 or 7 foot. I don't know nothing about feet, so it's 1.70 meters. So that's the rest of the timber floors. This was a lounge, but what I did, I made it into a study bedroom, because if they want to make it into a bedroom or even a study, there's a wardrobe, there's a cupboard just behind this wall here. So if they cut it and open it, they can have walk-in wardrobe in this room here. So it's either a study or a bedroom. Like I said, there's a majority of people that work from home these days, so a separate study, that's a number 2 bedroom. It's been painted. That's done. I've got this is the cupboard that I was talking about from the other room. Oh, it just doesn't show, does it? Okay, let me. So you see, that's the cupboard from the other, you can open it from the other bedroom. In my case, I want to keep it as a pantry, so I can put my stuff that I grow in there. So this is laundry. That's for my water tank at the back. And yeah, that's I will have a nice, on the wall here, I will have a coat hanger. So for winter or summer, you have the hats, you have bits and pieces. So this is my back door. And this is the garage that is dark now. So yeah, there's a whole lot of crap in the garage, but yeah, I like to leave it in there. You never know when I'm gonna need it. Yeah, so you can see that. All right, so we turn around and well, that's gonna be a veranda there. So, okay. We have turned and going back onto the hallway. That's the lounge dining, which has been painted, cornices. I am waiting for the tiler, which will come. Today is Saturday. I believe that the tiler will come on Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not sure. I want to just get a tile to show you the splashback. It's got like the subway, long subway tiles. It's let me open it. Could not open it. I don't want to open it, but it's that grey. Yeah, it's grey subway long tiles, which I like the subway tile. That one is for the bathrooms, which is, I think that's the, okay, I think that's the right side, so I'm not sure. That should match the grey, so we'll see what else is there. And this is the kitchen. So if I upgraded, I could have put a stone bench, but it wasn't worth it. It's better just to leave it as it is. And once this gets a bit soiled and I don't like it anymore, I can always go and get a new stone bench. That's the stove goes here and the vent goes up there, so that's obviously both places we have electricity, there and there. And I love my windows. I don't know if you can look. Oh, that is so nice. When you're cooking and when you're doing things, you don't want everything closed. So it goes up, does it? And then you do that, see? So that's the European style. Oh, that sun. That's the European style. So you just leave it a little bit tilted, which is bloody nice. I am very happy. The windows are double glazed. Okay, so the windows are double glazed, which for here one needs it. It's a nice big room. I think that's ample. That's plenty. You have a four person dining table, and just up the top there's a light, but they'll have to change it because I don't want it there. So yeah, anyway, so that's that. And So here we go. We go into the third bedroom, just the same. The main bathroom, I took the wall that used to go here between the bathroom and because the shower was really just right next to the shower was from there to here just about. So and then the wall went past the bath, and it went right past the shower there, so it was like that, and that would have been a toilet with that corner taken out, so you know, the door there. And I thought, nah, just make it all into one, and that way it just makes it look really nice and big and airy. So that way it's the same vanity, single vanity. I could have put the double vanity, it would have fitted in there. It's another upgrade that I didn't want to do. Not interested in upgrades, just leave it. If I want to upgrade it later on, fine, but for now it will have to do. So yeah, that window's got a bit of a tilt, so I'll close it because I don't want the water coming in. Okay, so that's closed. The insulation, even in the bath, the guy was saying it'll keep the bath warmer longer than it just not having it. So that's a bedroom number 4, and I think the painters left the windows tilted, but because it rains, so okay, right, that's locked. We'll go out and have a look. That's where the tank is. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have just on the corner there, and on the corner there, I'm going to have big pots, and I'm going to plant kiwi fruit or something else, maybe even grapes, or what are those, the other ones, what else, anything that would wind up, and I'll keep it in the pot instead of in the ground, straight in the ground, because I do not want it in the ground. And yep, so that's basically it for the inside. Well, I was hoping that the house will be finished June, end of June, beginning of July. I better turn around because I can't, yeah. End of June, beginning of July. The building supervisor reckons that he will try and get it done by end of June, but I think more like middle of July, because they've got a bit more work to do. There's tiles to be done, which he reckons he'll be here next week on Wednesday or Thursday, and it will take him probably Wednesday, Thursday and Friday to finish it. After that, I don't know whether the plumber, or I would imagine would be the electrician that comes in after that, next, so that's week after. And then on 10th of June, I've got an appointment. The septic tank is going in. So after them, the plumbers will come in and finish everything. Maybe most of it will be finished while the septic tank is going in. So I'm not sure I'm not sure how that's going to work out or who's going to come in. And after that, the building inspector comes in to make sure that everything is done. Can't stand still, my legs don't like it. After the building inspector, then I'll have the floor guy will come in and put in the timber floors, and after that will be handover. So yeah, middle of July, middle of July, towards the end of July should be, because the time goes, a week just seems to disappear so fast. I don't know, maybe because I'm old and the days that keep going so fast. I get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock latest in the morning. And when I look at the time, I go in my garden, I fiddle around, I do bits and pieces, I deal with my animals. And by the time I look, it's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And I think, where did the time go? Talking about animals, I've got new animals on the block, on my mini pan and me. So mini pen has got a new animal. I've got the runner ducks, and I've got 2 new animals. So let's go and see the girls. They love it. As soon as I go out, they know they're going to get something to eat, so they'll come over. So anyway, I don't know what else to say, but I'll keep everybody updated. When, the cupboard, the doors and that, the handles, that will get done very quickly. That it's in a day with the shelves and that, so that's no problem. And like I said, middle of July for sure that it will be a handover, but unless it's such time, they will do bits and pieces. Anyway, so let's go and check what animals have I got. Well, let me show you my girls. I've got 2 beautiful girls. Hello girls, there you go. You've got the thinner one, the smaller one is Strawberry, and the larger one is a Quince. So then I had them for a few weeks. So when I got them first, oh my goodness girls, when I got them first, they were really skittish, and they wouldn't come anywhere near me, and no matter what I gave them. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this one has got a mark on her foot, if you can see the black mark, is a Quince, and this one is a Strawberry. There you go. The cabbage just went. There's not much left of a cabbage. They love their greens. So yeah, that's my new animals. They're in what you would call a walkway, but I've got a net on the end of the thing, on the end of the block. This here, I don't know whether it's going to be a road or just a walkway. I was told it's just going to be a walkway because at the back there, there's going to be acreages as well. And that there is just here. That's another block. Just in between here, it's going to be a walkway that comes through. And for now, there's nothing happening. There's a fence there. So I've got my girls in there. I had them in the next block, which is past that fence, next to my neighbour over there that's making a whole lot of racket. Yeah, that's my girls. They are East Frisian. they're supposed to be milk sheep. You are supposed to be able to milk them. Being East Frisian, you know, they usually have twins and sometimes triplets. They're supposed to be pregnant. When the guy had them advertised, there were 2 last ewes that he had from last year, and they were going on holiday, and they wanted to get rid of them. So anyway, I asked him, were they pregnant, and he said no, but if I was interested in buying them, he will put them with his ram. So that was the case, and they were with his ram for, I think, 3 weeks. From the day I spoke with him till the day I picked them up was 3 weeks. And I said to him, how do we know they're pregnant? He reckons that his ram is so damn good that he has no problems. They are pregnant. So they're supposed to lamb in September, which is really good, because end of September, beginning of November, because that's when it's going to get warmer, and I don't have to worry about, you know, because it's going to be light for a long time. You know, the day is going to be long, and I don't have to worry about foxes. And not only that, around here, people, the farmers, have been going out at night. You can hear them shooting the foxes, because their sheep are lambing, so they don't want their lambs being eaten by the fox. So anyway, like I said, they were in a paddock. They would hardly ever see a human, and I have been feeding them more than I should, so we can get closer to them. My ducks. Georgie boy. Well, the Drake, I named him George. So they're still a bit skittish. They're very skittish, actually. They're too skittish for my liking, but there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. I had 2 eggs, and then they stopped. So I don't know what's happening. Why I don't have eggs. Georgie boy! Where are you, Georgie boy? Where are the girls? He's not the boss. One of the girls is the boss. How I know? Because in the evening, when I go at the back there and make them come and go in their little thing where I lock them up at night, that's hay that I change every second day in there. I leave it. At the moment there's no hay in it, because I want it to dry out, so the bottom is not wet, and it's off the ground. I've got a 2x4, 4 of them underneath, so it's not touching the ground, and that way that will dry out. Yeah, talk about eggs. They had 2 and that was it, and they stopped, so I don't know what's going on with their eggs. Anyway, that's for my animals, and of course my bees. I still got my bees. I've got 3 hives at the back there, which I love, my hives, and I've got a little one because they had a queen disappear from one of the hives that I like, and I let them have, you know, there was 4 queens there, 4 queen cells, so I let them sort of grow to a point, and then what I did, I took a couple of frames and I put some bees in there and put one of the queen cells, and obviously it worked. and I'm very happy about it. So that means next year I will have 4 hives. I'm not going to go too close because they get, yeah, so, and I feed them. There's sugar water in there. Once a week I feed them. The second queen didn't come back, so that's empty, the little hive there, and there was 4 of them. So I split up the hive that's in the middle, that's got the white hive on top of the plain one. The queen, she is an absolute animal. She's a bitch. As soon as you get anywhere near, she attacks you. So I took her brood from the top and I put it on that hive there. So I created a hive, and this is the Italian queen, and they created 4 queen cells. I don't know what happened to the queen. She might have gone old or whatever, because that's my old hive. And what I did, I put one there, one queen, where am I? One queen cell in that. I left a nice big one in there, and at the back I showed you, come on please, and at the back I showed you I put one little one in the little hive that I showed you, and a big one in the hive that's got 2 only 2 frames in it. So they're ready for winter. I am waiting for a nice day. Oh, she's such a bitch. I'm waiting for a nice day so I can take the top. Yeah, you see, everybody else is sleeping, they're not. Yeah, you see, they come and go. When it's a nice day, I will go and take that white top and prepare them for winter. But you see, that one and this one, they're not that big, but still, yeah, you see, that's the Italian queen. That, I love that. And so is that one over there, because the queen cell was taken from this hive. They are extremely productive and they're really good, but they're really bitches to work with. And yes, I do want the honey, but it's more the pleasure of having the bees. So I will make sure that come spring I will replace the queen, but I won't bother her now. I'll just leave her alone. I don't want to do anything with my bees. And I started cleaning the dam because it's got a whole lot of stuff underneath, and it's got a lot of that whatever it's called, that grass, the water thing, and it's taking all the water out of the dam, and I've never seen the dam so low. It is really low. So I am looking forward for the guy to come back, because he did this when he had to level the ground for the house, for my house, for the for the brickies to put their scaffoldings, and he didn't have time. It just got dark very quickly. So when he comes back to level my yard, those humps over there that they left, I don't know if you can see them, the dirt, just the dirt that they left when they were digging, for the footings and whatever, he will come back and level that dirt. So when he comes back, what he'll do, he left enough room there. He left enough room there to go with his little digger and start digging in there and clean all this up. And I've got water chicken, or whatever they call those black stupid things. They're chasing my ducks as if, you know, this is our water. What are you doing here? So here comes the girls. Of course, Georgie's last. They don't give a damn about him. He just follows them wherever the girls go. He goes after them. So yeah, I don't have chicken at the moment because I don't have a chicken coop. So until I have a chicken coop, this is it. But hopefully once I move into the house, I will get myself a chicken coop, so that way I'll have chicken. Anyway, that's all for today, for this video, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. Bye.